Hello, everyone. Welcome to the latest Power Up series by Top Step. I'm Ron Bros, CEO. Thank you for joining. Our topic today is custom flows between SuiteProjects Pro and NetSuite Financials. SuiteProjects Pro, formerly OpenAir, and NetSuite have pre-built data flows to help sync data between the two systems. They're bidirectional options for the major objects that you would need to sync. However, occasionally there are records you may want to sync that are not part of those pre-built flows. So what do? Well, you may be able to solve it with using a custom flow by putting that in place inside the integration. So we're going to take a look at some of the use cases and how to do that within your NetSuite SuiteProjects Pro integration. The first thing you'll need to do is enable those custom flows. And in order to do so, you'll need permissions to go into the administration form inside of the NetSuite integration and be able to add those options. So I'm going to come in here and click the light bulb tips section, and I'm going to go into my connector administration form. And I need to make sure that I have the save option here. If I don't have the save option, you need to go to your user record and enable access to save this form. When I do get back to this, I can see a couple things here. I can see this custom import flow, and then there's a custom export. So those are the two you want to go ahead, turn on, and go ahead and save this form. When those are enabled, now we get the ability to create a new workflow. So we're going to take a look at what does that look like. Let's start with a custom import. So basically what you do here is give your import a name. Let's say we want to sync cost centers. So new classes in NetSuite to create new cost centers in SuiteProjects Pro. So we'll call this cost center sync. And I want to go ahead and change this here. And cost center sync. And we went basically, you are syncing custom records in NetSuite. So you cannot sync the direct class record, but what customers will do is create custom record that mirrors the standard records and have a little script in NetSuite that when you add a new class, it creates a new cost center record. And then we sync that record into OpenAir / SuiteProjects Pro. So here I picked my custom record. Here's my custom cost center record. Here's the record I'm going to go to. So you can see here are the records that when you're bringing custom data sync into OpenAir, here are the different types of records that you can sync. And then you have to have an ID on the cost center to store the NetSuite ID. And your options are to create and update. So this is going to create, or if you update, it will update the records. Now, when I hit save, I can now add this as a mappable custom flow. And now this looks very much like your other flows. You can now go in and add additional information. So let's say you want to take the name of the custom record and set that to the name of the cost center in SuiteProjects Pro. And if there are other fields here that you want to map, you can go ahead and do that. There also is custom advanced mappings if you need those as well. And then when you're ready, you can go in and enable this sync, and it'll follow whatever schedule you put it on to sync new records. So that's the import option. From an export option, we've got some very creative options here for exports. And so in this scenario, here's three that we have for our customers as examples. So one of the things we see often is I need to be able to have my project managers sync that software has been installed and is ready for beginning the billing process, as well as triggering the annual recurring revenue. So we have tasks or milestones in OpenAir / SuiteProjects Pro that's you can then go in and set the date that the software was installed. And then we can sync those to custom records in NetSuite and then pick those up in dashboards, reports, or in other billing options. So if I take a look at here, we can see that we are bringing in, using a task, we're bringing in the activation date and some quote line information. We're doing some lookups of some projects and items to pull the data into NetSuite to set this on this record. And then here, we're using, when the record is created slash updated, we're going in and they're pulling this into actually a ZAB billing scenario. So billing the ARR and the annual revenue through this. We also have a customer that they're looking for custom percent complete. So here we want to take the phase percent complete of a project and send it to a custom record and then be able to have that and then generate professional service percent complete based revenue. So again, we're using milestones and phases. We actually have a script in OpenAir that's writing the percent complete to the phase, and then we're mapping that phase percent complete over and setting that. So again, another example of a custom export that would not otherwise have been possible. And then here we have where customer basically buys a bucket of value credits, and then we use those to draw down from what credits were used in each period so that we can then control and visualize that in NetSuite. Again, writing these, again, using tasks to come into NetSuite as custom records. If we do a custom export just to see the form and what options we're giving, so here we have our custom record that we can select. These are all the custom records in NetSuite. And then these are all the items in OpenAir that you could write into NetSuite, sorry, SuiteProjects Pro. So for example, if you wanted to send booking data from SuiteProjects Pro into NetSuite, we could create a booking form, a booking object in NetSuite. We could sync the standard booking records. And we have some options here. We can create an update, or replace all here. So bookings is one we've worked with before. You can see there's most of the records, a lot of the records are available to be able to be used in this custom export option. So we find these very helpful. Gives us a lot of flexibility to extend the integration between SuiteProjects Pro and NetSuite to be even more useful. Again, thank you for joining. I hope you learned something today. I'm Ron Bro, CEO. If you'd like to know more about either TopStep or SuiteProjects Pro, please join us on LinkedIn, as well as our website at topstepllc.com. Thank you very much.